Hello and welcome back to our FCS Dynasty in NCAA Football 2006. Today we've got the Cal Poly Mustangs, who are 4-1 on the season, hosting the 2-2 Portland State Vikings, who had a shocking upset win over the UC Davis Aggies last week, and they're looking for another upset bid here today in San Luis Obispo, California. They have a pretty solid wide receiver core. 3 wide receivers are their top 6 players. Got plenty of speed. And Lucas Burton, I know he has a 68 overall, but he's got 8 touchdowns, 2 picks. He's had a pretty good season so far, and he did just lead his team over UC Davis in shocking fashion in a 42-28 victory. And it shocked pretty much everybody in the comments section, shocked me. And here's a suspension. Al Booker, the starting left tackle and long snapper, he will be out for 1 game, not 2. That will be switched. But I do have the Mustangs prevailing today. I have them winning this game 41-24, even without their starting left tackle. I think Cal Poly is one of the best teams in this dynasty, and I think they're going to showcase that today here in a PAC-10 matchup. I'll see you guys down on the field.
Hi everybody, Brad Nessler along with my partners Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. We're going to enjoy great weather in tonight's game as the skies are clear and the temperature is just right for the Portland State Vikings and the Mustangs. Halfway through the season, and the race in the PAC-10 is heating up. And here come the Mustangs. The Mustangs are very confident coming into this one. They are definitely the favorites in my book, Kirk.
The home team needs to look no further than their quarterback to figure out what holds his team together. His ability to read the defense and take what they give him is the reason they'll win this football game. Smart young man.
I picked my winner this morning. Here we go. I really believe that these guys are going to do it.
Well, Coach, we'll find out if you're right or not. Let's take it down to the field where today's captains are ready for the coin toss.
Cal Poly, the unanimous choice for the commentating staff today. And here's Connor hitting Higgins already. First play of the game. That's his 20th reception on the season, and that puts him over 500 yards, but he only has 1 touchdown. He also has a kick return for a touchdown as well. Here is Raul Lozano III. He'll pick up 9 yards on the carry, and he came into the game with 8 touchdowns on the ground, 3 receiving, as Eric Spears Jr. picks up a short yardage first down. Connor rolling out right side, takes off. He's got the first down and more down to the 12-yard line, but there is a late flag for a holding on the offense. That'll drop them back to 1st and 20. A couple plays later, it is 3rd and 7. Connor pressured and dropped. That is an 8-yard loss on the sack by the right end, Johnson. And they're going to go for it. They're out of field goal range. Connor's going to take off and look at all that green grass in front of him, and he's going to pick up the first down and more inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, Cal Poly Mustangs. From the 6-yard line, Lozano. And it looked like he got in there, but they said that they stopped him short. Looked like he got the ball over the line, but instead Eric Spears Jr. runs it in, and I believe that is his 4th touchdown run on the year. He has been phenomenal inside the 5-yard line. And look at that, 14 plays, 64 yards, 4.5 minutes off the clock on the first drive of the game. Burton, deep shot left side. Ralph Williams is there, though. He's got the interception. That pass was overthrown by a mile. And Cal Poly takes back over on offense. See if they can capitalize on the momentum here and get a 2-score lead. Connor's going to go to the air, rolling out left side. Raul Lozano III is wide open at the 35-yard line, and he's going to take it the distance for the score. That is his 4th touchdown reception on the season. That is Alexander Connor's 14th touchdown pass this year, to go along with 1,537 yards. Burton, right side, McCray has it, and he gets lit up by Ralph Williams at the 40-yard line. Best play of the day for Portland State. Burton going to throw again. Pressured, left side, and oh my goodness, Joseph Lozano with a vicious hit. Just absolutely destroyed the receiver. And that is probably one of the best hits the Mustangs defense has had all season. 3rd and 3. Burton, play action, pressured, and the pass hits the grass, and Cal Poly gets the ball right back. They're going to go counter play here. Lozano, right side, 1st down and more, runs over a defender, gets tripped up, though, at the 33, and he has 35 yards today. That gives him 600 on the season. Quick pass, left side, and he tiptoes for the first down. 3rd and long. Connor pressured. I don't know if he's going to escape, and he won't. He's taken down at the 40-yard line, but he held on to the football, and that was definitely a strip attempt by the defensive end. Great job by Connor to hold on to it. Portland State back on offense, trying to get something going. Demarius Lamache gets the sack. That's his 4th on the season. 2nd and 16. Burton, quick pass left side. Richardson has it, breaks 2 tackles from Lozano and William. And he thought he stepped out of bounds, hesitated, still going, and Richardson is going to take it all the way. What an incredible play by Richardson. And that is the longest pass of this dynasty, 93 yards, and that was phenomenal. Just a great effort. And here's Desmond Lewis making a great play for himself inside the 10-5, touchdown Mustangs, but this one is called back. Another holding penalty, this time on Larson. That makes it 1st and 20. From the 30-yard line, they'll go Raul Lozano III. Jukes breaks a tackle and gets up to the 43. It's 13-yard carry. They'll go play action. Connor to Lewis, and he comes down with it inside the 40-yard line of Portland State. 1st and 10, Connor pump fakes, rolls out right side, and he takes a shot over the middle. He's picked off. It looked like he wanted Desmond Lewis. He didn't get a lot on that pass, and it was intercepted. That is the 7th time he's been picked off this season. Burton, left side. Red has the 1st down, and Portland State trying to get on the board again here before the half is over. 1 minute remaining. Burton, pressured. Deep shot left side, and William can't get there in time. Alford with the catch. Let's take another look and see how close Ralph Williams was. Very close. Just jumped maybe a hair early. And right side, Johnson is dropped by Greg Ford. Huge loss. That is his 7th tackle for a loss on the season. Burton, deep shot right side, and it's caught by Red, and he accelerates into the end zone. Great play after the catch, and a perfect throw from Burton. Harris was right there in the coverage, but just couldn't get up high enough. On the ensuing kickoff, 9 seconds remaining. Malik Higgins back to return at the 17-yard line. He's going to go left side. He's got a block. He's got the open space in front of him. One man giving chase, and Higgins rolls out to the right side to run the clock out, and he scores. 21-14 is the score at the half after a huge kick return for a touchdown, and that was Malik Higgins' 2nd of the season. Time of possession is won by Cal Poly. Of course, they had that one drive that took almost an entire quarter. And look at this, wide open down the field, but a great play by William to get there at the last second. Burton going to throw off his back foot, and almost intercepted again by William. Not a good decision there by the quarterback. Connor rolling out right side, Brock wide open, and that is the backup halfback getting the 1st down up to the 40-yard line. Connor's going to sling it again. Left side, wide open is Malik Higgins, but he never turned his head to find the ball. That should have been a touchdown. Connor going to have to try to throw it again, but he is dropped for the 3rd sack today, And Connor pressured once again, hit as he throws. Desmond Lewis has it, but only picks up 2. Another 4th and long attempt here for the Mustangs. Connor pressured. He's going to have to throw it up wide open as Johnson inside the 10-5 and dives out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Oh my goodness, I thought he was going to get the pylon. Raul Lozano punches it in though on the next play. And the Cal Poly Mustangs now have a 2-touchdown lead over Portland State. Burton, play action, he is sacked. And that is the outside linebacker coming through pretty much unblocked. He just blows right through the right tackle. It wasn't even fair. 3rd and 16 for the Vikings. Burton, deep shot right side, and another 3rd and long completion, but Red is going to take this one all the way for his 2nd touchdown of the game. Harris gets torched. And a perfect throw. And Burton should have been hit on that play. Harris with an awful attempt at a deflection. And that brings the Portland State Vikings within a touchdown. Right side, Desmond Lewis, great acceleration at the end of that throw, at the end of his route as well. And a 1st down. Raul Lozano III to the left side in the open space, down to the 32-yard line. He has been phenomenal this season, and he's averaging 6.7 yards per carry today. And he's going to get more here. Another 1st down. Stiff arms the defender, picks up 13. He's got 87 now. Connor going to throw it over the middle. Wide open is Johnson. What a route and a perfect throw from Alexander Connor. That's his 15th touchdown pass of the year. And that was a big one. Put Cal Poly up by 2 scores once again. Not a defender in sight in the middle of the field. Just a perfect play call. On the ensuing kickoff, we all know what's going to happen, right? Right? Oh, yeah. Back to return. It's Richardson. He's got a touchdown reception today where he broke a bunch of tackles from star players. He breaks some more tackles here, hurdles over the kicker, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Portland State. Phenomenal athlete, and he's made this team look silly today. Raul Lozano III on the option, right side, stiff arms the defender, picks up first down, and he's now over 100 yards rushing. That was a 15-yard carry. And Alexander Connor sacked yet again today. That's the 4th time. He's been hurried 8 times, picked off once. And he's going to have to throw it here over the middle, and that is intercepted. I don't know what Johnson was doing on that, but he kind of ran the opposite way of where the ball was going. And Connor throws his 8th interception of the year. Take another look at the replay and see what Johnson was thinking about here. He just kind of floated to the right side instead of going left. And here's Johnson, the halfback for Portland State, picking up a first down, his best run of the game. But it's now 3rd and 11 yards. Left side, out of bounds, not a good throw, not the best throw in the world. That makes it 4th and 11. Burton going to throw for it, and he's got a man, but Ralph Williams comes in and lays a demoralizing hit on the receiver. What a huge hit. And that was a perfect play call, perfect throw. The receiver just couldn't hang on. 35-28 is the score. Lozano III, left side, picks up another first down on the ground, and Mac Olson has injured his shoulder on the play. Hopefully that young man is all right and can return to the game. Connor over the middle. Malik Higgins, first down and more, dragging defenders inside the 35-yard line. From the 32. Connor going to roll out right side. This is when he's real dangerous. He's got Lozano III wide open and down inside the 5-yard line. He has 94 yards receiving. Connor going to throw it, and there's a whole bunch of receivers wide open. Johnson has the score. That is the tight end. 2-yard touchdown pass, and that was just way too easy. Everybody on the defense bid on the play fake to Lozano, and he could have thrown that to any number of the receivers. But Johnson was just the first button I saw, so there you go, Johnson, free touchdown. Burton going to throw left side, Alford wide open. Lozano gets spun out, but Ralph Williams finishes the play with a monstrous hit. His 4th tackle of the game, and I believe all 4 of them are big hits. Burton play action over the middle, and Williams with another hit on a receiver as he catches a pass, but this time they hold on to it. 42-28 is the score, as Williams with another vicious hit over the middle. When are they going to learn? You got to stop going to the middle of the field, guys. But Alford, right side, touchdown. Harris gets beat on the right side once again. That is the 3rd time this game that he has allowed a touchdown reception. Not good coverage. 42-35. Connor pressured, and he's going to be dropped again. This time he'll lose 10 yards. That was like a jailbreak blitz up front. Connor's going to have to throw it. And he's got Brock wide open, but he throws it to Lozano instead. And now Lozano over 100 yards rushing, over 100 yards receiving today. And they're going to keep pounding the rock with this young man. He is phenomenal. And he's getting another first down here inside the 20-yard line. Less than 2 minutes to go. Connor pressured again, my goodness. But he's got that escapability. He has got a nice block on the left and a first down inside the 10, down to the 5-yard line. Look at that. Portland State, negative 2 yards rushing today. Connor, another touchdown pass, same play as before in the red zone. This time he hits Malik Higgins for his 2nd touchdown reception on the season. And that'll give Connor 16 touchdown passes for the year. Look at Lozano III, 120-plus yards receiving and rushing. Richardson, player of the game for Portland State. He deserves it, and he almost has another play there. But that is going to end it, folks. 49-35. That was a 4th down attempt by Portland State. And Cal Poly pulls away in the end. My prediction was 41-24. Portland State scored a little bit more than I predicted, and so did Cal Poly. But all around, that was a really good game, I thought. Cal Poly was able to pull away in the end and come away with another conference victory. I believe they're 3-0 in conference, and that will give them a tie with Southern Utah up at the top of the Pac-10. 2 turnovers today for Cal Poly, but they still pulled off the win. 623 total yards, 576 for Portland State. Richardson was an absolute beast for the Vikings today. 4th quarter was the difference. Cal Poly was able to get a couple scores ahead and never look back. Connor 15 of 25, 317 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. That gives him 17 touchdowns on the season with 8 picks. Lozano III, 1 touchdown. Eric Spears Jr., 3 carries, 1 yard, 1 touchdown. He also had a fumble that I did not show, which was recovered by Raul Lozano III. And just a phenomenal performance, as I just forget how to speak, by the offense today. Higgins gets his 2nd touchdown. He had a drop, so did Desmond Lewis. And Johnson with that weird kind of floating play where he floated off to the right side, and that allowed an Alexander Connor interception. Zach Singletary, who filled in for the suspended left tackle, allowed 3 sacks today. So that is clearly a big loss, and hopefully he doesn't get suspended again. This is the only game he'll miss for the season, I'm hoping. Defense played okay, I guess. Demarius Lamache had a sack. A bunch of tackles for loss today. Sims also had a sack. That was the left end. Ralph Williams had a pick, and that was his 6th on the season. And I believe that is #1 in the country, tied with a few other players. Bunch of pass deflections today. No forced fumbles. Of course, they don't credit the halfback with a fumble recovery when he recovered it on offense. Malik Higgins, 83-yard kick return for a touchdown. It looked to me like they had their receiver doing the kickoffs. I'm not sure what happened to their kicker, but they were not getting a lot of air under those kicks. Higgins, Lozano, Connor, players of the game. Burton threw for over 300 yards today against this Mustang defense. And our next Cal Poly game, they will be hosting the Northern Arizona Lumberjacks in Week 9. That'll be a fun one. We've seen the Northern Arizona Lumberjacks this week already. Our next game, VMI, Southeast Missouri State. That'll be a fun one. Big 12 matchup. I'll see you guys with that one tomorrow. Take it easy, guys.